So for this lesson, you're going to make this man be walking, not a dog. So originally he was walking a dog and I've photoshopped the dog out. You can still see the shadow and the lead is on a separate layer. So I've decided I'm going to do a crocodile. So I need to get that off the internet. Now I was lucky to find a crocodile picture walking with a white background. And I just copy and pasted it in. When it has a white background like that, when you use the magic wand tool and check out your tolerance up the top, it's very easy to delete. So if it's a plain white background or a blue background, or just if it's one color, it's much easier to use the magic wand. And you can see I've got the little type down the bottom, which I'll just select and delete, Control D. So it's very easy. If you don't or can't find the appropriate angle of the animal or thing that you're going to be getting in the picture, then I'm going to show you how to do that next. And then we've got the lead. Now the lead is the wrong angle. It also has to be on the top layer. It's not too bad. You know, it could probably be there instead, and sort of I'll paint the rest in. In terms of the crocodile, it suits pretty well as is. It's just a little bit light because the original photo is very hard contrast. There's on him very dark shadows. There's not really that many dark shadows. So we'll go into Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast, and we can move that brightness down and the contrast up. You never really want to go to super extremes. We just want to have a gap between the brightness and the contrast. Also in image adjustments, you might try out levels or curves. They do a similar thing where you can sort of drag these across to get your black, grey and white tones. So it looks ideally like it fits in the picture. Now with the lead, I'm going to zoom up there, and I just need a black paintbrush, and to make it thin, and to sort of just extend it back to his hand that we can't see, and also continue it around the neck. Okay, so now I have this man who is walking a crocodile. I also probably want to increase the shadow underneath the crocodile, so I'll add a blank layer, drag it underneath the crocodile layer, make my paintbrush very soft, so 0% hardness, and just under the feet, make sure you've got the right brush, so soft round brush. Under the feet and the body, just a bit of a shadow. Now that's probably too strong, so on the layer here where it says opacity, we'll change the opacity down to maybe 63%, so we can still see the background through it. So that's how to do it. I could scale down the crocodile smaller if I wanted to get more of the tail. Now if you get a picture of something that has a background, so you can see how it's automatically pasting in here black and white. That's because the image mode is on grayscale. If yours is not copying and pasting in automatically black and white, you can just go to image adjustments and desaturate. Okay, so I'll quickly show you that. So yeah, the magic wand is not going to work as well because it's picking up just grey, and it doesn't know that that's a hyena grey and that's background grey. So you would have to use your eraser and go a bit slower in getting rid of the background and then getting tighter. I'm doing a really bad job, but then you'd have to get a smaller eraser and get in really quite tight around the thing or the animal or whatever it is. And yeah, go through the same steps with the crocodile, making it have more contrast to sort of suit the same levels of the walker, and putting the shadow in. And you could make it the wrong size, like I could keep that hyena that size to make it even more weird and unexpected. And once you've done that, save it as a Photoshop file and a JPEG file.